Hi everybody, it's Cheyenne. Sorry I've been away for a while. I think it's been like 2 weeks. Been kind of busy. Need to start to write back again. I need to start writing again. I'm not in a big old fantasy. But today I want to rant a little bit about something, and that is the CGI Blood. I am so tired of seeing that shit. It's everywhere. Like, I can understand, I know it's cheaper and things, but I mean, it looks god-awful after you use it 50 times in a movie. I'm going to go ahead and say Zombie Apocalypse starring Ving Rhames and Taryn Manning. Who else is in that? I don't know any other people. That one dude from My Name is Earl, he's in it. I couldn't get over the CGI blood, like, it was everywhere, and I couldn't get over the shitty dialogue, cause yeah, that was bad. But it was alright, I guess. I couldn't watch it all, and it was zombies. You know how much I love zombies. That really bothered me. I mean, even the big movies, like, I'm sure they had a pretty good budget for the remake of Fright Night, and still use CGI blood. Like, what the hell, people? It looks terrible. Stop using CGI blood all the friggin' time. Stop it. So, watch the last episode of The Walking Dead as well. Shane is gone. That was my favorite character. He was a crazy bastard, but he was awesome. And now he's gone. And Game of Thrones came out on DVD and Blu-ray. We hit that up. Had to get it. I watched it when it came on. I actually watched the first episode and then started reading the books, and now I'm just waiting on the next books to come out. He needs to get a move on it, old George R.R. Martin. That wonderful man. But, yeah, my favorite character from Game of Thrones is... I love all the characters. I'm going to have to say Tyrion, because he does do a good job of getting himself out of things. Later on, that kind of gets not old, but he does it so much, you're like, yeah, I wonder what he's going to say this time. But, I love all the characters. My favorite little Stark is Arya. She's awesome. What can you say? She's a little fighter, a little hellion. But the real reason I'm here to talk to you guys, I was looking around YouTube, and I was trying to find reviews of this movie, and I found 3 on YouTube. 3 of this movie. I was like, this movie is wonderful. Why are there not more people reviewing this? So the movie I'm talking about is Willow. It's a good movie. You see old Val Kilmer up there, and then old Warwick Davis. And I've got the book adaptation of the movie. Of course. I found this for like 50 cents. I was like, I'm getting it, because this is one of my favoriteest movies. And this is a novel by Waylon Drew, based on a screenplay by Bob Dolman, from a story by Mr. George Lucas, and Ron Howard directed it. Now, if you haven't seen this movie and you like fantasy, you need to watch it, because it's the regular formula. You got this little underdog who's got to take on, like, evil, and he finds this they find this baby in his village. Old Warwick Davis, who plays Willow, they find this baby in the village, and the baby brings all kinds of troubles, so somebody's got to take it away from their village. Of course, that would be Willow, played by, Warwick Davis. So he gets up, and they round up a little fellowship to take on the baby and take it out of their village. And then they come across Mad Mardigan, who's played by Val Kilmer. He's in this cage. He used to be a knight, and he's done some really bad things. And he's stuck in this cage, imprisoned. And he's like, I'll take on the baby. Give it to me. And he keeps on and keeps on until they finally do. The rest of his fellowship of other people from his village leave, but one sticks with him. But so they give Mad Mardigan the baby, and they head on back towards the village. But then there's a big hawk that has the baby flying with it. So Willow acquires the child again. He names her Alora. Then we get to meet the Brownies, which Kevin Pollak plays one. I don't know who the other guy is. but they're kind of funny though. And so he tells the other guy that he can go on back to the village. So he does. And they get in all kinds of, like, trying to get this baby, like, safe. Him and Mad Mardigan, he meets up with him again. They go through all kinds of stuff. And, I think a couple of my favorite scenes, or a few, I like the part where the brownies, one of the brownies, which is Kevin Pollak, falls into the thing of beer and he's drunk. And he's like trying to mac on this cat, which he gets shot by this love dust crap too. And he's trying to mac on some, like it's a kitty cat. And then I like the part where Mad Mardigan and Willow and the baby are trying to get away from the soldiers that are after them. And the reason that there's soldiers after him is because the queen, there was a prophecy that there was a baby to be born that would take her down. And the baby's got a mark on its arm. So these soldiers are after him, and they get on this shield, and they sled down the snow, and that's just a crazy scene. It's so fun. And the movie is one thing after the other. But on this sled, like, Mad Mardigan falls off, and for some reason, he turns into a big giant snowball. And then the part where the sorceresses are fighting, oh my god, I'm telling you, the Lord of the Rings, the fight between Gandalf and Saruman, that is nothing compared to these ladies. Like, they're not just using magic, they're like punching each other and everything. So it's pretty good. And ultimately, yes, good wins over evil. That's how it goes. But it's a really good movie. Oh, Willow. I watched it all the time as a child. And I just wanted to lay it out there because I don't hear many people ever talking about this movie. And I love it. So I had to put it out there. And I actually forgot that George Lucas had something to do with it. That's the reason Warwick Davis got picked to play Willow, because he was one of the little, what are they called, Ewoks. He was like the main Ewok in Star Wars, so that's why he picked him. And then, you know, old Warwick Davis is a leprechaun. I like old Warwick Davis. He's pretty good. And, yeah. So, if you haven't watched it, check it out, please, because it's quite a good movie. Plus, Val Kilmer looks awesome in it. That's another thing. Beginning of when you first meet old Mad Mardigan, he's got these, like, really messed up looking teeth, and he's looking like all bad and stuff, and then throughout the movie his teeth start looking wonderful. And he starts looking more clean. I didn't understand that. Well, I can understand him looking clean. He probably took a bath, but his teeth, I was like, how did they go from being brown to white? I don't know. But yeah, check out Willow. Good movie. Really good movie. And I'm going to talk about some horror next time, because I didn't get to talk about much of it now. And that's my thing. Horror, fantasy, my stuff, yes. So thank you for watching me today. If you like me, subscribe to me. If you don't, that's alright. And I'll see you guys next time.